Mike, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, Tom. Really good.
So I'm out with some friends on Sunday, I believe it was. It was Sunday. Or maybe, no. Yeah, it was Sunday. This guy comes up to me, goes, "You know Mike Lindell, don't you?" And I go, "Yeah." And they say, "I'm thinking of getting some MyPillows. What do you think of them? Do you like your MyPillows?" I said, "Hold on a second." And I called Mike and put him on the phone with the guy. And then everybody in the group wanted to talk. One guy, Bill, loved the MyPillows, and Brandon, the guy you talked to, was going to buy a couple of MyPillows. And then Doug Dawson from Canada, if he's from Toronto, he's all over. It's like, I'm getting sick of everybody knowing who you are. I'm getting really tired of it, Mike. I'm really just telling you that, you know.
I had to, when I went down to, I had surgery on my vocal cords, and I went down to Panama Beach before all this happened a couple weeks ago. I literally, first time in 30 years, shaved my mustache off so that I could, because I couldn't talk to people. So they didn't want them coming up and going.
Everybody. So, it is amazing. I don't care which state. We've been in Illinois. We've been in Florida. We've been all over the place. Everywhere that I've either met up with you or traveled with you or whatever, everybody knows who you are, man. That's got to be that's great news, but whatever. It all works out in the end. But one of the things that I do,
it's fun to be recognized to do it and then be able to steer towards good things. That's what I enjoy.
One thing I do love is when I got the call from Dawn yesterday, because Mike told me on Sunday, "Hey, I got something coming up that I want to talk to you about, and I'll give you a call." It might have been Saturday actually when I was talking to him, but then I got a call from Dawn yesterday, and I got to tell you, Mike, these are the kinds of things why I like being involved, why I like to be the spokesperson for MyPillow on the KQ Morning Show, why we hang out, whether it's going to lunch with the president. That wasn't all bad, that worked out. But you do a lot of things that people don't know you do. You're a very giving person, and I know you don't like talking about that stuff, but tough hop. I'm talking about it anyway. You do a lot for people, and I'm very, very proud of you, and I'm glad to be your friend because now, once again today, you're stepping up, man. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's taken about 2 weeks to get the right materials, to get the elastic and everything, but we're now starting today making anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 or 20 to 20,000 units of face masks. So we're bringing our sewers that we didn't have back, and we've already reached out to the hospitals these will be for hospitals. I want everybody to know that they're not available to the public. I'm not selling them to the public. I'm not, and we're helping the hospitals and the medical professionals right now. And I worked with the administration, and they said, "Mike, if you're fast tracking it, go right to the hospitals." So that was nice. The administration has been amazing during this time of help, to get to fast track regulations. And, like some of the hospitals couldn't have latex in the elastic and all these different things.
Yeah.
But but I'm just happy to see, everyone's, I'm going to go down there today and we converted our cutting machine over we have a very expensive cutting machine that lays out all this fabric and cuts the sizes and stuff. And so we converted that over. That took a couple days, but everybody's stepping up in MyPillow, and I'm really proud of my employees. They're doing absolutely amazing, getting everything switched over in record time.
No, I think it's terrific, and it didn't surprise me at all because I know, and I won't bring other stuff up, but I've watched you do a lot for other people, and it's just another thing when you've stepped up and said, "Hey, we're going to take care of this. We're going to do this." You're not going to sell them. I mean, it's really, really terrific what you're doing. And actually what Dawn told me when she called me yesterday, she said, "Mike wants to be on the morning show tomorrow." And I said, "Well, do you just want to come on and announce that I'm going to be the new CEO of the company?" She goes, "No, that's not it."
She's right here. I'm hearing all these weird things from her. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Tom, I'm going to talk about we're doing something else too.
Okay.
When this we're launching, it should be by next week. I'm going to launch mystore.com early, and there we've We've this other company that's in the U.S. here has developed this hand sanitizer that actually lasts 24 hours instead of the traditional ones where you just sanitize it for that moment in time. And I've been working with the FDA. They've got FDA approval and stuff. So I'm going to probably launch early to get this out there. One of the things I want people to realize when we get through this, there's going to be so many things that are going to be precautions and safety things out there to get people back into the restaurants, to get people back into their lives. It's all going to be different now. It's kind of like if you go back in time, I mean, these are going to be good things that will end up happening to be proactive. So something terrible like this, if it happens, it's even worse next time, that we're prepared for it, where we're not relying on all our manufacturing from China and so on. But one of the things, Tom, remember the Tylenol scare back in the day?
Oh, God, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, when that happened, what happened was then Tylenol, they came out with these safety caps, and they made things safe, and then every other company followed suit. So we had all these safety caps on every product from ketchup to vitamins, and it changed the world forever at that time, just like 9/11. The aftermath of 9/11 changed our security in this country. And when we get through this, there's going to be so many things that I'm very happy to have this administration in place where they're going to be so proactive in getting so many things in place, because the consumers, we're going to have to have confidence to get back out and be, when you start talking about sporting events and movie theaters and things like this. So we've got some of these technologies that they brought to me. I'm going to try and fast track them to get them out there. One of them is a 7-day sanitizer that would go in any business, and that I'm working on today. So there's a lot of things that you don't realize now that are getting worked on for the aftermath, for what's going to happen as we move forward into a whole new footprint.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You'll like this. Well, I'm sure I like it anyway. Like when the auto companies in Detroit repurposed construction and made tanks and planes in World War II, Mike and MyPillow has stepped up for America. Thank you. So we're already getting response to that, Mike. It is a huge deal. And there's nothing in it for you. I mean, that's the number one thing that I would like to point out to people. There's nothing in this for Mike Lindell or MyPillow. He's just doing it because he can do it, that's the kind of friends I really need and really love to have.
Mike, will this go to a national clearinghouse, or will it go first to Minnesota hospitals?
No, I'm the face mask. I talked to the hospitals. I reached out to them directly, the ones in need, and these are all through the nation. And now I see our governor just reached out today to Minnesota businesses, so we're filling out that form.
Great.
Obviously, we're going to try and give them here in Minnesota first what we need here, whatever he's going to ask us for, and then. But we have other companies within our company. I actually have a plant in Canada. I have another one in Massachusetts, and these are just parts that make like my toppers, and then another one in North Carolina. They're all already converted to the same day we did. I converted them all to face masks. So I want to mass produce and cover as many as we can. But I'm waiting to hear back from the governor today. We'll hear what he needs from us, and we'll obviously we're going to get Minnesota taken care of.
And Tom, what he mentioned, that hand sanitizer is a game changer, because that means we don't have to worry about handling boxes, cardboard that they say it stays on for 24 hours. If this can last 24 hours and longer.
Right. This is huge. That sanitizer, I'm so excited about that. I've been working on that for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and this is a product I've been working on for 6 months, but obviously we fast-tracked it now to get the approvals we need. One of them is you can use inside restaurants. It's EPA approved, so you can use it around food, and they say that could be up to 7 days. That's what people are going to need, this confidence when they start coming back to restaurants. It'll almost be like the seal of approval that, yes, we've took precautions, and because otherwise people are going to be in fear. It would be a long time before a lot of people would want to go back into the public, and I think once this happens, it's going to be a game changer. And then obviously that would be something. The hands, any business or whatever, you just say, hey, do your hand sanitizer at the door. we're doing it at MyPillow now. We're taking all kinds of precautions that when they come in, so we can keep working in our workplace, and it's working. I had one employee get it, and that was in Kansas City. One of my people that were on the road, and I had 90 people that were doing home shows and fairs, and that was a couple of weeks ago. But now he's coming through it, and he's been in the hospital, and he's getting through it. But it was quite an ordeal.
It is pretty amazing. I'd like to point out you're making a huge mistake here, because you being a conservative Republican and Governor Walz being a liberal Democrat, what are you two doing getting along? What's wrong with you?
I get along with everybody, Tom.
You do. That is true. That is true. He's a great guy, though, seems like.
I told you when I was out in California, and I was doing my movie Unplanned. That was very controversial, last year. And I was on the red carpet event, and all these protesters were there, and they're coming, "Hey, Mike, can we get your picture? Can we get your picture?"
Yeah, there you go.
I just walk right into them. I just do. I'm not going to change who I am, and they are who they are, and we just get along.
I think it's wonderful. Well, that's how it should. Guys who lead companies and guys who lead government, you and Governor Walz getting along, trying to get things done and covering people. That's a great example. We need a lot more of that.
Absolutely. And I think that's the thing, too, is I really think that this thing is also uniting our country. I think everybody's gotten together. They just finally got that bill done last night at midnight, that stimulus package. And I don't know if you know that, Tom, but that got approved last night, I think, at right around midnight.
Yep.
And that's going to be amazing for people. It's over the top from what it sounds like, where people are going to get their full checks for being unemployed and stuff like that. So it's really exciting. And $150 billion was allocated just to the states.
Yeah, that's true. This is all, I love this because we've been talking about this morning and people being at each other's throats and this guy's horrible and that guy's horrible. There's none of that on the show. Right. It's how we can all get along. Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, then everybody. Let's work together, get this thing taken care of. But, thank you, Mike. As always, MyPillow steps up, and you're just there to try to take care of some people, and Governor Walz is working on it with you. So God bless both of you. And Dawn, even God bless Dawn. I mean, what a great mood I'm in.
Wow, you must be in a good mood.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you both for calling. Dawn, thanks for setting this up. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing. And by the way, people are going to get back to work because of this. That's another great part of it. Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, Tom. God bless y'all.